Good morning. This is Debbie with the Food Prepping Channel, and first off, I want to say hi to all my loyal and faithful subscribers, um, and anyone else that um, is watching this video. I'm sorry that I haven't been around. A lot has changed since I got pneumonia, and then my heart, and I don't know what it is. It's just a lot has changed. I don't know how to describe it. Not I'm still trying to catch up. I think I don't know what's going on, but I've been keeping track of my blood sugars, and doing that 2 or 3 times a day, and so far it's kind of amazing me. My mornings have been, some of them 155, 160, but during the day it's been 88, 111, 114. I mean, it's just really been strange. I don't know whether I'm losing weight. Like I said, I don't have any scales here, and I haven't gone to the doctor. I think that, what's today? I think today, what's today, Thursday? Yeah, today is Thursday. I've got to go to the doctor tomorrow. That's right, I go to the cardiologist tomorrow. And so, hopefully, I will be off of oxygen tomorrow. The therapist has been working with me, and my oxygen is awesome. I mean, I'll do my exercises, and then my blood, my um, oxygen level will be 95, 96, 94. And so hopefully when I go to the cardiologist tomorrow, I'll be up with the oxygen. So I'm going to do my blood sugar this morning, and I've got a video that I'm going to post, which it'll already be on there before y'all see this video. But it's my hamburger soup. I have just really been into making soups. I think it's just easier for me to get all these vegetables, and the good vegetables or whatever, and some of the starchy vegetables. I'll put a little bit of those in there too, but the soup has just been what I've been craving. And so I've been fixing a lot of soup, and this hamburger soup, oh my gosh, it was good. Well, it's ground chuck is what I used, but we'll just say it's hamburger soup. Alright, so let's take my blood sugar to see how it is. Let's see. $153. I've been sleeping at nights now, and I haven't been getting up and eating any nuts or any pork rinds or anything like that. So my blood sugar is a little bit higher in the morning than it was when I was getting up in the middle of the night and eating. But I just, now it was 6 weeks Tuesday since I've smoked a cigarette. I'm still very proud of myself. There's still days that I want a cigarette so bad that I can't stand it, but like I said before, I want to be able to breathe, and it is an amazing feeling to be able to take deep breaths now, and to be able to breathe at night and not wheeze. If you smoke, golly, the best thing you can do is quit. I'm telling you that from everything inside me. It's only been 6 weeks, but the feeling that have changed throughout my body during this 6 weeks from not smoking, it's just, it's amazing. That's all I can say. Amazing, awesome, all the good words. It's just, I can, I can really take a deep breath now, and you've got to stop smoking if you're smoking. But anyway, I'm gonna bring you back in a little while because I'm going to tell you some things that I've been reading in my diabetic books that I got from Lily. So I'll bring you back in a little while. Okay, I'm back. It's been about an hour and a half since I ate breakfast. It's 10 after 10, and I ate about 20 to 9, I think it was. And I'm just going to, I just want to check. I had some vegetable soup, and I had some crackers, and I want to see what my blood sugar is and see if it affected it any. I didn't have but about 5 crackers. Oh, and I did have a Fiber One bar. I was been reading in these books about, diabetes, and it seems like that the best thing you can have is foods with fibers in them. So I got some Fiber One bars, and I'll usually eat like one a day. I've got a chocolate peanut butter one, and yesterday it didn't affect it at all. But I'm gonna see now what if it affected this, my morning reading. Well, no blood. Alright, let's try this one. Ow. Blood on that one, but boy did that hurt. Oof. 138. And I haven't taken my medicine yet, so it did go down from this morning, even after I've eaten. So that's, that's pretty good. I think that, from what I can understand, they always want, a good reading is always below 140. After you eat, 2 hours after you eat, a good reading is below 180. Well, pretty much mine is, except in the morning, during the day, mine is staying below 140 all the time now. So I'll bring you back. I've got some things that I want to talk to you about. I'm kind of trying to decide how I want to do this living with diabetes, and I kind of like for it to be like a discussion. I know it's always discussion on here about it, but I'd like to read some things to you and then get your opinion on how you feel about things and what you do and all, because there is a lot of different things that people do for diabetes, and not everyone's the same. You can't use the same way that you eat. You can't use the same medications for everybody, the same amount of medications. Nobody is the same. People may take metformin, but not everybody eats the same foods every day. So everybody has a different way of living with diabetes, and that's what I like about this, is that we can all learn from each other, and I'll learn what the other eats. And Shalimar, she'll say what she eats, and Peachy will say what she eats, and Coffee Drinker will say, tell us what they eat, and everyone does this, and we learn all of us learn from this. So that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I've been thinking of and reading. And so I'm gonna bring you back in a little while, and we're going to discuss some things about diabetes. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what's going on with me and my diabetes and my not smoking and my just everything that's going on. First off, the good news is my doctor took me off of my oxygen last Friday, so I'm no longer on oxygen, which that is amazing to me. The second thing is, it's been 7 weeks today since I smoked a cigarette, and for some reason, this week, it is driving me crazy. I have been online looking to see if there's a safe e-cigarette, if there's, I don't know why, but it really is bothering me. I don't know why. I mean, it's just like, I can't hardly stand it, and because I'm not smoking, I'm eating more, and I'm wanting sweets, and I'm getting Fiber One bars, and I'm eating a couple of those a day, and that does help. But as far as me cooking recipes, and I thought I was going to be able to fix recipes and cook for y'all with all these books and the books that Lily gave me for Christmas, and all the recipes that came with it. But I having diabetes and being here, with just me, I really cannot see me cooking a lot. And I really like salads. So I've just been getting salads and steaks, and everything that I've been fixing, I've already fixed for y'all. And there is a lot of recipes in here, and there's a lot of, this is just absolutely full of recipes, but I don't know about a lot of the stuff in here. It says Fix It and Enjoy It Diabetic Cookbook, but then you've got stuff in here that strawberry bread, blueberry muffins, harvest quick bread, 60-minute dinner rolls. All the stuff that I hear other people say not to eat. And then this one is pretty good. It has a lot of recipes in it, but I really am not one to cook a lot for just me. And then I've been reading, and I get confused about all this stuff, and like, I've always heard that just like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I've always heard that an apple is good for you. Well, when you have diabetes, an apple isn't really good for you. You can eat like a half an apple, but it has the sugars in it. Then I've always heard that oatmeal is good for you, and helps with your cholesterol, which I have no problem with my cholesterol. That's not something that is one of my problems. But I've always heard that oatmeal was really good for you. And then now I hear that oatmeal's not good for you. And what was the other thing? Oh, sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes is supposed to be one of the best vegetables that you can possibly eat. It's got all these vitamins in there that are supposed to be really good for you. Well, now, you're not supposed to have that. And also in fixing things, I was always a meat and potato person. Always. I always fix some kind of meat, and I do casseroles with potatoes in it. Or, something like that. Now, it's like I can't have potatoes, and I can't have bread, and so I just eat salads. And I eat steaks. And I'll fix beans and, like a 1 pound bag of beans. Like I fixed some navy beans day before yesterday. And so for dinner in a little while, I'm just going to have a bowl of beans and some onions. But I did want to read you some stuff out of this book. I love when I learn stuff, and a lot of these books have really good ideas in them. And this one says, all carbohydrates raise blood glucose levels for those who have diabetes. Because of this, it has been suggested that people with diabetes should simply not eat carbohydrates. Well, in theory, this sounds like a pretty good idea. Unfortunately, it's more complicated than that. Not only would it be difficult for a person to go his or her entire life without eating bread, milk, pasta, or starchy vegetables, it would also be very unhealthy. Whole grain breads and pastas are actually quite good for you. And vegetables are veritable nutrition powerhouses packed with vitamins and minerals. So somebody said, I'm always saying that you balance your food out. You can have like what I call good carbs, and then you can have bad carbs, what I call bad carbs, and that like equals it out. And somebody said, no, that you really can't do that. But really, if you have your good carbs, which are like your collard greens or your broccoli or your cauliflower or peppers, onions, all those things that you can have virtually as much as you want of them. And then you have some pasta, or you have some starchy vegetables, such as a potato, that's supposed to equal out, because the non-starchy vegetables causes your blood sugar. It doesn't go up fast then. And then the starchy vegetables cause your blood sugar to go up fast, if I'm reading this right. I don't know. If y'all understand it more than I do, you can let me know. I'm having like I said, I'm just having a hard time wanting sweets because I'm not smoking, and I'm proud of myself. I'm really, really proud of myself for not smoking. 7 weeks today, and not even a puff of a cigarette. And I do feel so much better. I'm not wheezing anymore. I'm not on oxygen. And my oxygen level was actually going up really high last week to like 97, 98. And 100 is, of course, as high as it'll go. So, I was doing really good. But, I'm not sick. I just haven't... I don't know what to fix, y'all. I don't know how to show you what to fix to eat when I'm not eating anything but salads. I go every 3 or 4 days and get me the stuff to make salads with, because that's what I eat. And now that I don't have my oxygen, and it's been pretty, like it was close to 70 degrees Sunday, and tomorrow it's supposed to be 60, I think close to 60 degrees. Well, I can cook out now. And I love fixing steaks on my grill. I love fixing chicken on my grill and freezing my chicken, cutting that up, putting it in my salad. Or I love having a half of a steak and a little bit of salad for my dinner. For breakfast, that's when I've been eating the Fiber One bars or whatever is for breakfast, because I really am just not one to get up and fix breakfast. But I need to stop. My washing machine is out of balance, so I'll bring you back in just in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, I wanted to finish reading this to you. It says, the whole grain, what I was reading, the whole grain breads and pastas are actually quite good for you. I read that. And vegetables are veritable nutrition powerhouses packed with vitamins and minerals. And let's not forget that these foods contain a lot of fiber, which slows down digestion of your food, which in turn slows down the rise in your blood sugar. So I have been trying to find foods with fiber in it, and that's why I've been getting the Fiber One bars, because they do tend to have a lot of fiber in them. Eating foods with fiber keeps your body working well. Cutting out all of these foods, as some diets suggest, is simply bad for you. However, there are some carbohydrate-containing foods that are best avoided. Sugary foods and drinks and highly processed snack foods made from white flour are filled with carbohydrate, calories, and not much else. These foods generally have very little nutritional value, and because they don't have fiber, these carbs are digested quickly, raising blood sugar more quickly too. And see, this is where, then I read this part, and this doesn't make very much sense to me. Chips, cookies, and desserts are carb foods that also contain fat. Fat slows down digestion, so it helps to balance the blood sugar spike caused by white flour and white sugar. So are they saying that chips, cookies, and desserts are okay because they have fats? I don't know. I just didn't understand it. But some fats are better for you than others. Most processed foods, and that's another thing. Let me stop right here. That's another thing too, that back before I found out about my diabetes, I did use a lot of processed foods. A lot of canned foods that, I mean, I don't know how, let me think of something that, well, corned beef hash. I loved corned beef hash. Boxed macaroni and cheese, which I really don't like that too much, but the kids did. Fried chicken and hamburgers. I haven't even had a hamburger in so long that I forgot what a hamburger tastes like. So, I mean, whoops. I'm trying to eat correctly, but it's just not. Now none of my foods is processed. I really am having to cook my foods, but I've already showed y'all what I fix most of the time. And I still have so many things in here that I've got to fix. I still haven't gotten over, I guess, all of the stuff that I went through back at Christmas and all that. And I'm still kind of shaky with the not smoking, and now that I'm off oxygen, they just took me off oxygen Friday, so that was, really, today is Tuesday, so it hasn't been that long on that, and, but anyway, let me get back to this, and it does tell you about, most processed foods contain fats called trans fats that are found in the hydrogenated vegetable oil listed on the ingredients label. We are learning that trans fats may be the worst of the saturated fats, and as you've probably seen or heard in the news, many restaurants, manufacturers, and even entire cities are eliminating trans fats from their food. The good fats. Research shows that we all need to eat some fat every day. Our bodies just don't work right without fat. So which fats are best for your health? Stay away from saturated fats and trans fats, which are often found in solid form, such as margarine, butter, marbled meat, or cheese. Well, there you go. No butter, which everybody says to eat butter instead of margarine. No marbled meats and no cheese. Vegetable oils are better, and olive oil and canola oil are the best oils because they contain balanced amount of omega-6 and omega-3 fats. These fats are important for your heart and blood vessels, which is why you should eat more fish and soy. Alright, that's another thing. I don't eat fish. If I eat fish, it's shrimp. I've got a whole thing of tilapia in my freezer, and it's probably been in there for a year, and I haven't fixed it yet. Then it says other good fat includes nuts, avocados, which avocados are okay, I just don't buy them. Olives, I don't like olives. Nut butters, I haven't seen that. Olive oil I do use. Canola oil I do use. Sesame seeds, I don't eat so much, but sunflower seeds, I put in sunflower seeds in every one of my salads. In fact, you might try a handful or two of raw almonds as a part of your daily bread. Well, I do eat that, and it does say, remember good carb choices, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. Good fat choices, olive oil, avocados, fish, nuts, and seeds. Good lifestyle choices, moderate portions, and physical activity. Well, I did want to tell you that I did go, when I have to walk out to my car, it's a pretty long walk for me. Maybe not for y'all, but for me it's a pretty long walk because I'm in a wheelchair most of the time. But I did go the other day and get groceries, and I was waiting for my daughter when I got back to come over and help me get the groceries out of the car, because usually I just can't do that. But I did walk out to the car and twice and got groceries and brought them back in, and it's because I'm not smoking, my lungs, I'm not getting as out of breath. But I did want to tell y'all that I am okay, and I'm sorry that I haven't been around to make videos for you. I'm just I'm just eating the same old thing. I do. I eat the same old thing all the time. So I've got to find some other stuff, and I've been looking through these recipes. I look through them every day to see what I can fix for y'all. And it's just, a lot of this stuff is just not worth fixing for just me. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here. And I miss all of you. I love all of you. You're still, I'm missing a couple of you that I haven't heard from in a while. Wayne and Charlie, I haven't heard from y'all in a while, so if you can please let me know that you're doing okay. Everyone else I've heard from: Nikki, Shalimar, Coffee, Tammy, Peachy, I haven't heard from you recently. I hope all of y'all are okay. I can't sit here and name every one of you. Shelly, I haven't heard from you in a while. Hope all of y'all are doing okay. Write me a message, let me know that you're doing okay. And if you have any suggestions, or if you have any thing that you'd like to discuss about diabetes, please comment on this video and let me know. Alright, I forgot. While I'm here, while I've got y'all on here, I may as well go on and check my blood sugar. It's been running good as of the past couple days. I've been eating more sweets, so it has been running a little higher. It was 160 one time today and 150 some another time today, but before that it's been 111. It's been running really good. It's been running below 140, so all the time. But let's see what it is now. Nope. I've got to go get me another Lance thing, because this one just does not work. Alright. $126. So that's pretty good for today. It's 10 o'clock at night. So that is pretty good. I just think I haven't gone to the doctor's office. I go back to the doctor next Monday, and I guess I'll see then if I've lost any weight. I just tend to feel like that I've probably gained weight, because I have been eating I haven't been eating nuts as much lately as I've been eating a lot of pork rinds and the Fiber One bars. But anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.